kind of hopped up the last of the ghouls that had come traipsing out of the different parts of the woods, and kind of I think the on the map, if y'all are there, that's kind of where y'all kind of grouped up, and there were mentions of what y'all would do next. I don't know what y'all were going to do. I can't remember.
We had seen blood trails up to the north. Is that correct? Were we still there? Or did we already pursue that path?
I think if I remember.
We looked at the other two paths, but we hadn't gone anywhere else yet. Isn't that right?
I believe so. Yeah. I believe you had.
Arthur had gone down this path, and she'd gone down that path.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all. She had kind of flown down and just kind of seen both paths kind of mirror everything else that's been around you. They all just kind of disappear back into the woods.
Yep.
Okay, I remember that now.
And had we decided what time of day it was? It was evening time, or it was late, or it was dark?
Definitely dark.
Best to your internal clock. It was. It should be late evening, nighttime at this point, but it's without any type of visual barometer above. It's hard to tell exactly what time of day it is. Anyway, y'all.
Yeah.
The floor is yours.
Does it look like we only have one path? I can't.
Yeah, it's somewhere off here to our left somewhere.
Yeah. It's either this direction or this direction. I can't remember which one we decided on.
I can't either.
I don't know. We could see the bird down there first if you want.
Whatever you want to do.
I guess give me control of Darut's character right now.
I'll send it to it this way. Did you see anything here?
Give him control of Darut.
All right, unless somebody else wants to take him, since I'm still got the line. All right.
I can't. I'm not going to be able to do that.
Does somebody else want to have control of him, or must?
Shoot, I'll do it. I like paladins.
Oh yeah, you've done a paladin before.
Mm-hmm.
That'll work.
Yeah, that'll work better.
All right, you should have control, Brandon. Let me know if you don't.
Oh, I can see his aura finally.
I wonder why it stopped showing to everybody.
That's weird.
Anyway, let's go left.
Yeah, I sent R2 up that way. Does she see anything in that little clearing?
No. All of the at this point, all of the paths that you kind of send her down, again, they all kind of mirror one another. There's no defined path at this point. You are kind of, I guess you would consider the quote unquote a clearing area, but everything kind of becomes overgrown no matter which direction R2 looks. So you just basically have to use your best investigation skills to discern what direction you want to go, because at this point you don't really catch a discernible blood trail except for the smattering of giblets that you've created yourself.
All right. As far as the path goes, does the path extend or does the path stop at a dead end?
I was about to say, can I do like a something rangery and see if like one place looks more traveled than the other? Or?
Absolutely, you surely can. I would hope that you would.
Hang on a second. Yes, she can watch SpongeBob. Can y'all hear all that? Was that?
Oh, yeah.
That's from upstairs in my house. No, don't watch SpongeBob. Tell her to watch something else. What am I rolling? Investigation.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, if you're gonna roll investigation.
19.
Oh yeah. All right. Are you are you just gonna do it kind of standing there looking around, or are you gonna like?
I'm gonna kind of bend down like. I don't know, like, yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of walking around looking to see if I can find one place that looks more
Okay.
traveled
All right.
than the other.
Yeah, then why don't you do that? You start making the rounds, partially down, just kind of not too far, but down each of the trails. You'll kind of tell from that direction. You don't really see anything that gives you a warm feeling as far as that this would be the way to go. You'd have to obviously step away from where y'all at. Y'all created your own set of tracks and stuff through the dirt and the area in which y'all had your battle. That's the direction R2 went as well, and you don't see anything. Again, that kind of wraps around back south to where y'all been in that direction.
All right, then I'm gonna kind of go around this way.
All right. It is right about there when you will notice as you kind of walk down that path with that roll, you will notice something that perks your attention, kind of catches your eye due west.
Like here.
Yeah, I bet it's gonna be further west.
I'm just gonna badge over to the guys. Hey guys,
You're gonna, huh?
I'm gonna badge over to the guys. Hey, I think I'm something's over this way.
You're going to start to see what appears to be a very strange, thick mist or fog seems to be rolling in from the west.
Oh, good. Totally fine. Sure.
Not
I'm gonna start kind of backing up.
Are you able to see it at this point?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna start backing up. Hey guys, there's a fog rolling in here.
Yeah. I assume the bird sees it too.
It's moving pretty fast. That doesn't look natural to me.
I assume we only have 10 minutes for me to do something about that.
The bird saw it all the way up there. Like, how big is it?
Yeah, it's the whole map. We'll see it in just a second.
It's coming on us pretty quick. It's as far as I could see, both north and south.
You with your investigation, you were able to get a bead on it and warn them in time before it kind of came upon you unannounced. So you do see it coming though.
Just because I don't know what this thing's about, I'm gonna dismiss R2 to her pocket plane.
probably want to do the same with Harut.
Oh, can he? I don't think he can dismiss the horse.
I don't know. He can summon it whenever he wants to.
Y'all let me know what you're gonna do.
Hey, we need to move.
Should we move away from it? Should we?
Yeah, I mean, let's move this way.
I think it's gonna chase us down, but okay.
Well, it's gonna hit us either way, so we can move.
Does anybody have like a wind spell or something? I don't.
I'm not gonna do anything to that.
I forgot to be the druid.
You forgot to be the druid? Yeah, right?
I could do like.
Yeah, it's gonna hit us. I mean, it's gonna hit
I
us.
mean, I'm just saying, it's probably funneling us in a direction we don't want to go.
I know that's exactly it's forcing us this way.
Let's just stop here. How about that?
It's gonna overtake us.
Well, obviously, but the map's not big enough for it.
Since it's approaching where y'all are at based on the edge of the map, I give you two choices. You can wait it out and see what happens, or you can choose to dart off deeper into the woods, kind of where the path ends on the east, and head out into the woods.
Out into the woods with no path?
Correct. I'll give you a few seconds to decide.
That's Carrick's call or Daruk's call or Grimm's call. I don't know.
Come on, magic guys, tell me what's up.
Nothing for this. Would I have ever seen or read anything about this?
Nope.
No, no rules. Okay.
No. Yeah, there's no. I mean, Ivor explained what he saw, and y'all kind of see it now. It's just some type of ethereal fog or mist.
Let's just take it to the face. See what happens. I'm not getting pushed back into woods we don't know
I don't
about.
mind moving the fog. Is the fog moving for y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have on the token layer. Someone's moving it.
That's me. How am I doing?
Oh my God.
We all have control over the fog. Eric blows it away.
I guess I could move it to the map layer.
No, that's fine.
Wait,
No, I just.
are we taking it to the face? I thought we were taking it.
I mean, we could run into the woods blindly.
I think it covers all the woods, huh? Oh, you're talking about behind us?
Yeah, basically over here to the east down this path that kind of leads deeper into the woods. I mean, you can y'all can run or again y'all.
Just for funsies, because honestly, I think this actually would be in character. I think Drew might step forward.
Yeah, I think you probably.
I don't know. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong about that, but I feel like Drew would step into this thing.
And Grim already said, let's just take it to the face, and obviously, I wouldn't be opposed to that. And the champion over there just does whatever Grim does. So, I mean, we're probably gonna get completely jacked up, but that's fine.
Yeah, Drew's just gonna get murdered by the fog.
I'm going to go in with Garuk.
Whoops.
And then if it's bad, then I'll dimension door us.
We can move the map for half a second.
If it's bad, then I'll dimension door us to the forest.
If it's bad, my parents get all my gold. So
All right, so y'all are Drew's gonna step up into it, and y'all are gonna kind of find out what happens.
apparently.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Then y'all kind of make the decision to kind of let the fog kind of hit you. Immediately when it hits you, you kind of feel the breath almost taken out of you. It's an oppressive, almost like you can feel it, type of mist. You feel a bit lightheaded. I need everybody to roll Constitution saving throws. 3 to 20.
Those are saving
30
throws.
for Jack and Carrot. Is it +3? I forget what his modifier is.
I think it's +3.
Constitution.
But Darut, if you're next to Darut, you have a blessing or some sort of
It's
aura, right?
+3, I think.
+4.
Is it +4? No, I don't think I made it either way. This is Drew coming out. Oh, Drew did good.
All right, so let's see here. So let's see here. Drew, that second one from you was the.
That's Drew. He did it.
All right, where's yours? Brian?
14 and or 15 if it's +5. I can't remember what his bonus is.
Well, anybody that did not get a 20, let's put it that way, so I don't have to scroll because I was in something else. You suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
And
Does
these
that do
all.
again?
Hmm?
My movement's half speed from here on out. Is that right?
No, you just have disability on all
First level is disadvantage.
disadvantage on every check.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No big deal.
And the area is heavily obscured.
As in we can't see anything.
And that's the only thing that happened.
For now.
Yeah.
For now. All right, so now tell me what you want to do.
Well, I guess I can't go anywhere because I can't see anything.
Well, you can still go somewhere, it's just heavily obscured.
What does that mean?
Just what he said, you're unable to really seeing this. It's not like it's dark. It's your vision is actually obscured.
So like a really bad fog.
I'm gonna light a torch. Does anything happen to the fog around the torch?
Let's see here. It basically blocks your vision entirely. The presence of light. Let's see if that helps.
Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. My bad.
Did Jared send that or did you?
No, that was me. I was trying to read it and I ended up sending it to the chat.
Yeah.
Nothing happens to the fog in that it doesn't cause any ill effects, Jack. In this case, it does give you a bit of dim, just a barely dim light. This is obviously this is an unnatural fog. This is not something that. Did you cast something?
No, that was a mistake.
Okay.
Just trying to read it and then put it in the chat.
You were barely able to make out, just a few feet in front of you. This is something that not the darkness, like your dark vision or anything would help with. I mean, this is your vision is obscured, almost as if it's something standing in front of you. You can't see past it.
Can I make like a?
I will sit down and pull up my book and start casting Tiny Hut as a ritual.
Okay.
Since it was moving on us, can I tell if it's still moving or is it sitting still? I can make a check.
Yeah, you make a perception check.
Okay.
You're able to, like a golfer, stick your finger in the air.
Right.
And
I mean,
you can kind of tell that it's not necessarily moving. It seems to have settled in on you. Whether that's just because you're in the thick of it or it's literally not moving, it's hard to tell. But it does not appear to be something that's passing. It seems to have kind of found a home. Y'all are kind of in the middle of this.
sounds like we're moving, boys.
All right. You've cast Tiny Hut.
Yeah, well, it takes 10 minutes because it's a ritual, but sure.
Oh, it said 1 minute up there.
Well, that's if I use a spell slot for it, but I'm just casting. You add 10 minutes if it's a ritual, so it takes 10 minutes.
I'll give you the option. Are you going to use it as spell slot, or are you going to?
No, I don't have it prepared. I can only.
Everybody roll a Constitution saving throw.
No, saves are not a disadvantage. Thank goodness.
Got to beat a 20.
Garrett didn't. If Drew did. Drew did again. Look at Drew.
Man.
If you did not get a 20, you suffer another level of exhaustion. You are able to tell that if you stay in this is eventually going to kill you.
Well, I say we go the way we came.
I guess, yeah. I mean,
I'm not going that other way.
let's,
Well, if we had to make another roll, does that mean that the 11 minutes passed for the hut?
You can get in the hut.
Yeah.
That was the reason I wanted you to give you the choice whether you're going to take 10 minutes or a minute.
Love you, buddy.
All right. What is the weather like inside the hut?
You're perfectly fine in the hut.
Well, then I'm going to settle down and call everybody, badge everybody into the hut. And
Yeah, I'm getting in the hut.
All right.
So what comes with the second level of exhaustion, by the way?
That's half movement, isn't it?
Half movement.
All right. As y'all all camp out in the hut, y'all are able to see out of the hut, correct?
Yeah.
All right. You're going to notice that this fog stays here. How long y'all going to wait?
Fog lifts.
Just 4 hours.
No, that's good. Here we go.
Long rest.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just take a rest. We wake up and the fog's still here. We'll just go home.
All right. So, all right. Well, I was going to roll to tell you when the fog may have any change, but are you saying you want to take a long rest?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
It's one of
Yeah.
those
We'll
exhaustion.
be back down to
All right. Good
3
deal.
of us are at level
That's
2
fine.
exhaustion.
All right. So yeah, y'all will take a long rest, and that should, whoever had 1 should be back at normal. If anybody had 2, you're back down to 1 now.
Hey guys, can we take another long rest?
I could just press the hut 4 times in a row. We can spend the whole day here.
All right. As y'all kind of take your long rest, y'all are going to ensure that everybody gets the long rest. But Carrick only needs 4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours.
Right. So after he's done his 4 hours of rest, he'll notice that the fog is still there. But somewhere toward the end of your rest, you'll notice that the fog is starting to lift. And as the fog kind of clears, you will notice that things look a bit different.
Would I notice that? Is this the same physical location, like same plants and trees and stuff?
Things look dead and barren, and a few sparse trees, but the terrain has definitely changed.
What's the green light in front of us?
That there are just some. I guess that part of the map is, you could just say that that's just some type of ethereal greenness, maybe some illuminated plant life, things like that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you had gotten rid of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I see?
Did they have J-Bait?
No, I just refreshed it. It didn't pop up.
Can I see the sky?
I just refreshed. I don't have him either.
No, nobody's got him on the refresh. As far as this terrain, is it? Do we see different paths, or can we go wherever we want to? I don't want to move a token.
No, yeah, it's kind of barren, uneven ground mixed with some sparse dead trees and things like that. The terrain seems to be uneven and kind of a very slow, very slow, gradual decline. But it's not. It's something you could pretty much traipse anywhere that you want.
Okay. I just didn't want to go out of bounds
No,
somewhere.
good. You're good.
All right, well, I'm going to step that way. I'm going to take a 5 foot of movement and just.
Step
Anything
right
happen?
behind him.
I assume that when the rest was over, did you step out of the hut? Did Carrick drop the hut?
Well, it disappears automatically after 8 hours if we're saying that or is this before the 8 hours is up?
Gotcha. All right, yeah, I didn't read I thought that was something you control yourself.
I can dismiss it whenever I want, but it has a time limit if I do.
Gotcha. All right. All right.
Just long enough for a full rest.
All right.
So
Can I discern any kind of path or determine any kind of?
No, from where, like I said, from where you're at, you kind of see the same description that I just kind of described to Baron a minute ago. I mean, it just looks like just a barren wasteland of dead dirt and rock and gravel with a few sporadic dead trees and vines and things like that. And then based on what your token can see, I haven't clicked on your token, but that's again, besides the slow decline north, that's about the only worthwhile thing that you can tell.
Can I see the sky? What's up there?
It appears to be overcast.
Oh, we can see the sky now.
Yep.
So, okay. So are we still in a forest? I'm still kind of confused.
Yeah, you're in a forest, but it appears to be heavily thinned out.
I'm gonna bring R2 back online,
Okay.
and I want to send her straight up.
She does instantly.
Probably.
All right. When you cast your familiar spell,
Mhm.
when R2 comes into kind of pops out of her, was it pocket dimension?
Yeah.
She does not look like you recognize her. Instead of an owl, she is now appears to be some type of bony undead bird.
I'll just ask her. Are you this? Are you R2?
She'll chirp at you and nod. But she basically looks like a turkey that you ate 6 Thanksgivings ago.
It's interesting. Can she fly?
Yeah.
Okay. And I can see what she sees and communicate with her normally?
Yep. She just looks completely and utterly dead.
Guys,
What about my party members? Did they look dead?
So I would just shoot at her.
What now?
I said, do my party members look dead?
No, they look fine.
guys, I talked to a gnome one time. Described something like this. He called it the upside down.
Yeah, I want to send her up and see if she and I recognize the terrain. 'Cause she went up before we left, I think, through the trees and looked around.
Yeah. Before things kind of went black in the sky. Yeah, I think when y'all first entered the forest, you did.
Okay, yeah, I want to send her up, straight up, just to look around, break the tree line and stuff.
Okay. As she kind of does so, she'll break the scattered tree line above, and she's going to see rolling thunderclouds high above. She's going to see kind of woods and that past this sparse, sporadic, kind of dead zone. She's going to see woods that kind of stretch in all directions. It's going to be again very darkly overcast. She will see what appears to be a valley that is to the north, that kind of stretches as far as that she can see, and that's kind of with her vision. That's what she's going to be able to see.
But does the terrain? I mean, I know like the actual surface of things looks different, but is the terrain itself different? Like, are there mountains where there were mountains? Is there a river where there was a river? That sort of thing.
No, this looks completely different.
So this is completely different and new.
Completely different.
Here's a fun one then.
I don't know what magic this is, but you guys got to figure it out. My pay grade.
Bear's just sitting scratching his ass over here.
Yeah.
Curious. I'll just say, hey guys, I think somehow we ended up on a different plane. I mean, you saw my bird, right? That's weird.
Yeah, I almost killed it. I tried to.
Well, not all of us are made of gold, so I'm glad you didn't. Oh, hey, look, Drew's back. Hey, Drew, why don't you send me maybe like can't you do that thing where you take a breath and
Oh, let me refresh if he's.
pass around?
I still don't have him.
I don't have them either.
I don't know.
I have them.
He's looking for it.
I'll try. I just have his picture.
Yeah, me too.
Weird.
Ever said that
You can't-
picture with a mute sign.
Well, okay. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that I can figure out if we're on the same plane of existence or not.
Oh, I got him.
Oh, I do too.
Oh, there he is.
It's alive.
To the hive.
I mean, it might be the only 7 things alive in this plane.
Right? We might be in trouble here.
I would say we need the paladin.
He's muted on my screen.
Yeah, he's still muted.
I'll try to refresh one more time. Oh, well, the refresh lost him.
Mm-hmm.
He's still muted on everybody's screen.
Yeah, he's muted on mine.
All right. Here, well, I hate to burn a spell slot just to figure this out, but it would be kind of fun. Oh, he says he's looking at the log or something. Well, I think we're not in Kansas anymore, boys.
Yeah, that's safe to say. We're gonna go check it out.
Yeah, I guess we should walk around.
I don't know how to get back.
Must be his Android.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Set that thing outside.
Set that thing outside. It's hijacking him. Ew. That's what I thought. Oh boy.
All right.
Hey, I'll just remind the group, because I just realized this, that you know how I sit down on the ground and draw with chalk and we kind of, teleport places?
Yeah.
That only works on the same plane of existence, so I don't think that's going to be our way home.
So your spells are bullshit. That's what you're telling me.
I mean, I can go anywhere on the plane. So, I mean, that's pretty cool.
No, that was pretty awesome. It was the one time we got to use it. It was awesome.
I think we got stepped up. Yeah, hey, didn't you get to see your parents or something? You're welcome.
Yeah, no, I like to make jokes. That's what it is. And this is a time for jokes.
Oh, this is a time for peeing in your pants a little bit. I think we're all somewhere new, boys. We've never been here before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it looks like this hill goes down, so I guess we go down.
Yeah, did we see any lights or movement or smoke, or, I mean, is there any signs of any kind of, I don't know what the word is, not life.
No, at this point, you see what your tokens see. It just looks like a swath of desolation and nothingness.
Let's move and start exploring.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's start doing something.
I'm going to start sending the bird out.
I'll step up with Ivor, wherever he is. Assume Drew would be somewhere around here.
There is some crazy undead bird. We'll stop there and I'll say, contact, boys, we have contact.
we can go over there.
Yeah, if you want to fight another one of those werewolves.
So they're here too.
Yeah, looks like there's a werewolf over
Is
here.
he description of him? Is he bony or is he fleshy?
That's a good question.
All right.
I'll close my eyes to look.
Have if this is R2, R2 can take a investigation check from where she's at.
Well, she rolled an 18, but she's like -4 or something.
It's
14.
she's gonna see what Carrot has kind of saw through her eyes. It does appear to be another one of those bipedal humanoid wolves. It appears to be healthy and lively. It's just kind of roaming a little area around there to the east.
She'll keep looking. Without drawing its attention from 100 feet away.
I mean, did Mark move somewhere where it's sunlight outside?
Yep. Then, okay. Well, we could go left and see the werewolf, or we can go north and fight some ghouls. Y'all pick.
Were the werewolves automatically hostile last time?
Yeah, more or less. They were howling at us like
Aggressive.
All right, I need everybody to stop based on where y'all are moving. I need as y'all as Grim and the lion kind of take their steps exploring. Y'all approach this tree, which begins to turn and pull out of its roots. And I'll need everybody to roll for initiative.
well, I didn't take long.
That's a disadvantage, boys, if you still have a.
Hey, okay, we are rolling for initiative.
Yeah, they woke up a tree.
They.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, in a banana.
Looks like we woke up more than a tree.
Oh, which brought the hidden.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. All right, I was trying to add my own to the turnover. All right. All right, is that everybody in there?
I need Eric and Drew both in there. Garrett.
Actually, Baron didn't roll a 3. He rolled a 33. Just kidding.
All right, y'all should be Drew and Garrett should be in there.
Okay.
All right. All right, so like I said, as Grim and the lion kind of step up, they will notice that this tree, similar to the one that before, kind of came uprooted and kind of swung, beating down on your direction. As it did so, it kind of pulled its limbs and roots out of the ground and made a noise. And then as you do that, you see some other parts of vines and roots in certain areas around this location kind of raise up out of the ground. And we're at the top of the order, Grim.
Hey, you left me off there. I'm an 8, by the way.
Was I gonna roll for it?
Okay.
Oh, look at all the rolls they had.
What happened to Grim's token?
I think I'm underneath the
Yeah.
giant tree.
The tree stepped on him. Game over.
Move myself right there just to be in.
Can't believe it.
Can I just use my free action to apologize for stepping on him?
All right.
So my turn?
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think it was.
I lost your audio.
Oh, sorry. Let me refresh. Do you have me?
Yeah, I got you. So he just kind of popped up and started moving.
Yeah, I mean, y'all walked by the tree and he came. He basically animated and came to life.
I'm gonna jump back and look up. He's much taller than me, and just reach out and touch him, and cast Bestow Curse. I want him to be disadvantaged on all his strength checks and saving throws.
Okay.
And he is to make a wisdom saving throw. Just on the beginning of his turn. If he fails at the beginning of his turn, he can't do anything.
Say that again.
While the target is cursed, he must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of his turn. If it fails, it wastes its action doing nothing.
It takes a 1d8 necrotic damage.
Well, my attack's still an extra 1.
Oh, okay. I missed the comma.
I'm sorry. There was so much breaking up. I couldn't tell. What?
At the beginning of his turn, he needs to make.
Yeah, I got that. He rolls a wisdom. He rolls a wisdom save, and if he fails that, then he wastes his action. I thought you said something else, or Baron said something.
Oh yeah. Just on my attack, still extra 1d8 necrotic. That's it.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
That's it.
All right.
The lion. I'll tell him just to attack this dude. He's going to attack his spear.
Yep, that'll hit.
One more time.
And that one will miss.
And last one.
That'll hit. So 21
Yep.
points of damage. Good.
He's gonna hold tight.
This thing is going to step into the lion.
Thirteen's a miss.
Jay? Jack, you're up.
All right, I am going to. What are these things? What do they look like? The little ones, not the tree.
They appear to be animated, smaller vines, shrubs, things like that. They're called vine blights, to be specific.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the one that's attacking the lion.
Okay.
Actually, does the tree move?
Oh yeah, the tree can move. Yeah.
Then I'm going to cast it on the tree.
Okay.
So it needs to make a wisdom save. So he's got to move, and then the lion Grim will get attacks of opportunity on the tree.
All right, so let's see, 3d6. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Shit, that's all it's been.
Minus 9, and then it'll take its reaction to move as far away from you, which will obviously open him up against an opportunity attack against both Grim and the lion. Let's see here. Let me see what his movement is. Whoa, God, dog, why does it do that to me, Clay?
All the time.
I think that was from you. So let's see here. Here we go, straight back. All right, and then have the lion and Grim both roll their opportunity attack.
Damn, that's his movement speed? Shit.
All right, it's let's see, 8 and
Does 16 hit?
yes, 16 hits.
Roll your extra 1d8 for necrotic too, for Grim.
8, 16, 21, 22. All right. All right, and it's going to use this against Grim. It'll miss. Drew is up.
Root will take the movement to move forward. 15, 20, 25, kind of bridge the gap there, so 30-ish. And then for his action, he will cast Aid. No, just kidding, not Aid, sorry. Do this whole thing. Where is it? Oh, not Aid. This, sorry, Bless. He will cast Bless on Grim and Ivor and Baron.
So D4, right?
It's a plus D4 on attacks and saves.
Yeah.
And that'll be his turn.
All right. All right. This thing needs to make a wisdom save.
Tygo's the runner, so he's saved.
All right, so he'll get his action, but his attack will be at a disadvantage. Correct. Is that correct?
Is that from Dissonant Whispers or from Bestow Curse?
Yeah.
It was from what Grim.
No.
Is it just against you, or is it against anything? There was a part that specified you, I guess you as the caster, and then another thing that said, I can scroll back up and look.
I get it, while the target is cursed, it's disadvantage attacks against me.
Okay.
But since it passed, it's allowed to move and do whatever. But next round, it'll have to
Do it again.
repeat.
All right, reroll. All right, so, all right, here we go. So he succeeded.
But the Dissonant Whispers was a different deal.
Yeah, that just made him move.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, immediately. So he will cover that ground back. 10, 20, he will be back there, and then he is going to take his attack against the gladiator that's standing there. First one to hit.
17. He's going to use a parry.
Okay.
That'll be a miss.
All right.
I'm gonna start calling him Perry.
Harry.
That one, that was a hit.
All right. So he's grappled. Let's see here. He'll take 1d6 plus 6 at the target. We'll just say 9 points of damage at the start of his next turn.
Did he get to make a save against the grapple?
No, the attack was successful. On his next turn, he can escape. I believe if I'm reading it right, at DC of 15.
I see that.
Oh, was that another attack? 17?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
Hit for 0.
The damage doesn't apply until the next turn.
I got you.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay.
At the start of the next turn.
So I need to write that down.
Yeah, but the roots that having graft do have an AC.
Wait, who did you cast Blessed on?
Baron, Ivor, and Grim.
Okay.
All right, so those were his 4 attacks. So Carrick's up.
Carrick will kind of close formation and step in behind Drew and realize that he doesn't have his mage armor on. He's actually cast mage armor on himself.
Okay.
Yeah. I lag behind. There you go.
All right. Ivor.
I'm gonna take a shot at the big tree. So,
Okay.
and 29.
That'll hit. Easy.
8, 11, 16, 22 damage on it. And then 20 on attack, the next one.
Oh, yeah.
That's another 6, so 28 total, I think.
Don't you get to use your hunter's mark several times? Isn't that what
I
Jamie
do.
always says?
Hunter's mark again, yeah.
Yeah, 06 plus another 6.
All right.
I need to redo that macro.
You going to take any movement, or you going to hang tight?
I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. There.
All right. Baron.
95.
Obviously, I'm moving up here. Right now, can I take flanking? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, you're flanked with the lion.
The lion. You and the lion are surrounded, flanking this vine blight.
Okay.
I'm zoomed so far out, I had to zoom
Yeah,
in. to
no,
see
that's
who-
fine.
I did the same thing. I was like, these guys are tiny.
That's why I'm asking. I just didn't want to do something I wasn't supposed to. I'm gonna just hit him. Great Weapons Master.
Oh yeah, that'll easily hit, and it will also destroy it.
Okay. Oh, and on that hit,
Oh, there's J-Nick.
there he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing I really need to do besides hit this guy right here. I'll use my movement right here. Step up to this fellow and just hit him. Ooh, and critically fell on it.
That'll miss.
Yeah, but I do have some movement left, so I'll back up one.
If you moved out of it, you open yourself up to an opportunity attack.
Oh yeah,
He'll try to take a bite out of you.
oh he got me. Yeah. So yeah, I can't do anything.
All right. Next up is Grim.
Wait, who beat you, Brock?
The
The
tree.
tree.
Brock, did you use your +4 on that second attack?
I did not actually.
It made a difference, Jared?
I can't. You're breaking up, Brandon. Say it again.
Would +4 have changed his attack, the second attack?
Yeah, he rolled a 1 on it.
It doesn't matter on attacks, does it? I think it's saving throws.
It does attacks and saves.
It doesn't even, he rolled a critical fail.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you rolled, if you were +19 and rolled a 1.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Okay.
That was what I read it with the red box. It was just a critical miss.
Okay, never mind then.
I thought okay. Yeah,
I could be wrong, but I was under the same impression it didn't matter what the modifier was. If it was a 1, it's it.
Yeah, it's a critical fail on attacks.
on attacks and saving throws or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. With
Okay.
ability checks, I don't think it matters on it.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it is.
Hence our namesake, critical fail.
All right, my turn. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go up here. Well, am I here? Yeah. I'll move up to attack. I get a D4 on that.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm using my bless on that attack. So it's a
Yeah.
19. That's
Yeah, that hits.
19.
So 13 points of damage.
That's all I'm gonna do.
The lion's up.
Strength save.
Right. Got to beat a 15. Yeah, got to beat a 15.
Yeah, let me get his character sheet back up for whatever reason. All right, strength save
Yeah.
because he's grappled.
All right. He'll fail.
He can still attack while grappled. Is that right?
Should be able to make a weapons attack.
That's a good question. I honestly don't know the answer to that.
I know when we were in the gator's mouth, we could attack while he was whipping our ass with his tail. But
Let's see here. No, it doesn't. As long as they're within your reach, you can still attack.
Yeah, I think it only changes your movement. Movement 0.
Correct. Yeah, I just did a quick Google. That's exactly right.
So,
So as long as he's within his reach, yeah, he can still swing.
All right. Well, he's gonna pull his shield out and attempt to smash this dude.
Okay.
14.
Oh, I need to roll real quick his damage. Let's see, 1d6 plus 6 is the start of his turn.
That's right.
1d6. Why did that roll to the GM? Okay, that was a 3 plus 6, so 9.
9 damage.
Yeah, I don't know why. How did that do? Oh, whoops! I have that bot clicked. Okay, so yeah, he rolled it was a 3 d out of the d6, and it was plus 6. So yeah, 9.
All right. So does a 14 hit him?
14 will just miss.
All right. He's gonna take his second attack.
Okay.
Same thing. Nope. All right. And third attack, same. Come on.
That'll hit.
So strength, he's at disadvantage on strength due to the curse.
Right. Boom, 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 boom. Strength disadvantage. So he will be knocked prone. I assume that this gladiator has a higher. Where is it? Oh yeah, 15. So yeah, he failed. So let's see. Where's a cute little graphic for this guy? I don't know. Snail. I don't know.
And how he managed to knock a tree down that had him grappled is.
Hey, he's a resurrected gladiator. Should there be any question? All right, so the blight is now knocked on its back, on its trunk back. All right, Jack.
I'm gonna cast Distant Whispers on this little vine guy down by me.
Okay.
So he'll need to make a wisdom, that guy.
He will take his 3d6, and I'll go ahead and he'll take his.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
3d20. Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Jared, just to in fairness, he had one more successful attack grapple on me. Does he make another attack roll at the beginning of the lion's turn for damage?
I would think he could only be grappled once.
Okay.
So that multi attack, that's part of his block. I assume it's just in case that first grapple missed.
I got you.
And let's see, that was 10 points of damage.
Yeah, 10 points.
All right.
Definitely not 34. I've never seen that number.
You basically kind of cut this vine in half, and so it's still standing, but you can kind of tell that just by doing that psychic damage, you've taken it down a peg or two. You gonna take any movement?
Oh yeah, I moved over here already.
Okay, I didn't see you. Like I said, I'm zoomed way out. All right. So next is this guy. 5, 10. And this one's going to do 5, 10. Drew's up.
Drew's going to see that guy advancing on Grim, so he'll draw his sword of sharpness and charge forward. He shall take his first attack. Yeah, there it goes. 22 to hit.
Yep.
So 15 damage, and he will take his second hit. 13 to hit.
Yep.
All right.
With that, you will destroy it, kindling.
Yay! He'll look around and smile.
All right. Are you going to take any of his remaining movement?
I guess he will just toe the line with Grim. Why not?
Okay. So now it's the tree's turn. It's got to make was it a wisdom?
Yeah. No.
So he will he will not take any action.
He'll remain laying on the ground.
Carrick.
Yep. Carrick's going to see the other caster running that way and kind of step up behind Baron. And I guess for Matthews, he'll just go ahead and shoot the tree that's laying on the ground with a firebolt.
Okay.
Is he at disadvantage because he's flying? That 16 would have been nice. 15 to hit.
Yep.
$11 points of damage.
As this firebolt hits this tree that you've knocked over, parts of it kind of ignite and spark out, and he's starting to turn into kind of a low grade one alarm fire here. He's you're whittling him down.
That's my turn.
All right, Ivor.
You're muted.
You're still muted.
Still muted. He can't. His mouse doesn't work.
Tell him to hit the tilde button then. Oh, hey, sorry, since Ivor can't go yet, R2 will help Ivor with his next shot.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What's he attacking?
Yeah, I have no idea.
He's
That was me rolling.
Hear me?
yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry. Do I still get +4?
D4 plus D4.
Ooh, how about that? 25. Does that hit? Does that do anything special?
Yeah, it hit. Tell me.
All right. Okay. We're good. 22, 8, and then I get one more hunter's mark. 9. So
Hunter's Mark always rolls garbage
10.
on the second time.
24 and 9 is 33.
It's basically you whittled him down to the size of baby Groot.
Okay, and then I'm gonna move 5, 10. By the way, if y'all notice, I'm an Imperial agent now. 10, 12. Right there.
Baron.
Okay. I'll just step up and hit him. I'll go look at the lion and say, "Isn't this more fun?" And then
He's wrapped up in vines. He's like, no, it's not.
that's better than being dead. Is he still prone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see advantage.
Okay.
Still not good enough.
Okay. Anyway, I'll do it again.
Hey, you have a plus D4 on that 13. You have a plus D4.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm swinging him twice.
That'll hit and that'll destroy him.
Still got one fellow out here. One.
Well, if you want, I mean that first, were you going to roll the D4 on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have rolled the D4.
I mean, that would give you that second attack to use on the other thing.
I don't have to. I did roll both of them on the guy. But
Up to you.
no, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I used them both, so we'll just call it even.
All right, then Grim, you're up.
Our Sacred Flame homeboy. We got my deck save, 8 points of radiant damage.
Save.
Whoa.
I guess that's Phil.
You roll a 1 with a -1, a critical fail, and a -1 modifier.
Twice.
Twice.
I rolled it twice.
He should just die. He should just die.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, yep, he will take that. He will take every bit of that radiant damage.
All right, the line is gonna move up. Yeah. Did we notice that the radiant damage did any extra? Did he seem to react differently to radiant damage?
No, he did not.
The lion will not use any of his radiant powers. I'll go ahead and attempt a shield bash.
All right. So that does make contact. It does minus 12 and then a DC 15 strength.
Oh,
He leaned into that shield bash.
yeah, he did. All right, so we'll go ahead and hit him with a spear.
Okay. And that will destroy him.
Yay.
Y'all are out of combat.
All right.
All right then.
Well,
Is that Lindsay just looking at us? Or just screaming at people?
I'm yelling at it.
get the whooper.
All right. Well, good job.
And
She's like, I really like your mustache. He's like, you do? I really do too. How about right here on the table?
that's right.
That would be awkward because it's going on YouTube.
So I think we should step on any trees when we move.
Yeah, good call. Just little trees. Hey, Carrot, can we go home now?
Nope.
I mean, not can we, but not. I'm not asking if we can go, but would that be an option?
No.
Okay.
No, we have to find someone fancier than us to plane shift us out of here if we're going home.
Mhm.
I don't know that stuff. And my chalk didn't work on the one plane, so there's that.
Need some special chalk, huh?
Oh, well, I mean, if I had a circle on this plane, we could go to it.
Well, we can
Yeah,
spend
like
another 2 years trying to find that.
We already spent a lot of time. Yeah, we only got to go. So R2 saw some ruins north of us. We want to go check those out?
100%. Let's go.
Let's do it. Mush. Brute's taking the lead here.
Yeah, north is
Line up there with
up.
Rider's in the front. Casper's in the back.
The high school girls version of north is up, right?
Correct. There was and Carrick will just badge everybody quietly. There's a couple people in the structure, by the way. And Drew will start flanking left.
I guess I hadn't scrolled up on the map. I thought we were going to a new map. Sorry.
Grim will follow him, and I'll tell the line to flank. Avoid the trees. Go right.
Yeah, avoid the trees. Yeah, Archie's going to go and land in every tree. No, she's not. She's going to go hang out with her new friend Drew, though.
Yeah, I'll go.
Definitely see.
Was Grim going with Drew?
I was going to root. Yeah.
All right, I'll go with the lion over here.
All right, I need what I need. Well, why did I do that? I need Grim to roll stealth.
Oh, yeah. My specialty. Well, let me get my special sheet out.
You just got to beat a 10.
Cram, I assume more than 1 minute has passed.
Oh yeah.
You just got to beat a 10, he said.
Am I still blessed? It won't matter.
No, that's why I asked.
Oh. 3.
As you kind of creep around here to the edge of this structure, you're going to hear a moan, and you kind of crackle on some old branches. And against this thing's perception, this creature just inside, on the other side of this corner of the wall, has heard some noise, and he's going to come out, and he will see you.
I'll moan and start walking like a zombie.
You have some old skin on you.
Yeah, hey, R2s are technically a zombie, right? She can just fly around all she wants.
So this thing is going to kind of shamble out from around the corner based on the noise. It will see you. You will see it. This thing at this point extremely slow and not really, wasn't really on high alert. So I'll give you the opportunity to make one action of your choice.
No, so I need to be diplomatic. I will just, I'm just gonna Sacred Flame him.
Okay. All right, that will hit, and it's obviously because he's not. Well, he's a little more Dexy, but no, he's not. He's not going to pass that. So he will take the 12 points of.
Did you just say he was Dexy?
Yeah, he was Dexy. He's a +2.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows.
He had those short cutoff jeans.
And so let's see here. We will just, hold on. And turn.
Oh goodness, there's more than one of those things in there, huh?
There's at least one.
Oh, are we rolling for initiative?
Everyone should be, well, where's...
Sorry.
I added him to it, but for some reason he didn't add it. So apparently Ivor's got the anti-add button turned on.
Are we doing initiative?
Yeah.
The anti what?
Anti-add.
Click on your token.
I added you, but it didn't add you for some reason.
Click on your token and click on initiative.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. That is everybody. Good.
Oh, what's the green mean?
So nat 20.
A double my initiative.
Yeah, good initiative 50.
I'm definitely going first.
But the bad news is you have to roll that again.
Do I get a movement with my free action? Or?
No, it was that was the one thing you could choose to do.
So it's either move or make an action. Okay.
Yeah. As it kind of came around, you kind of make a
immediate
one.
That's fine. I'm good with that.
All right. So let's see here. Ivor, what was your roll?
58. No, 48.
You got.
No, it's 24.
It did. It finally added him in there. Just added him twice. There we go. All right, Ivor, you're up.
Gonna move here and say, "Excuse me, is this the Yearwood?" And I'm gonna shoot this guy right here. 17.
Oh yeah.
So 14 damage and 13. 13 hit.
Yes, it will.
So he has 14, whatever all that is, 28.
28. And with that, you will destroy that.
And I'm going to look at the line and be like, I guess I should have given him a chance to answer if this was the year or not. Well, I'll ask the next one. I'll wait.
All right. Carrot.
Carrick will for funsies. Let's see, who hadn't done much yet? Carrick's gonna fly over to Baron, or Archie's gonna fly over to Baron and land on your shoulder, and you will feel a surge of energy as I use R2 to cast protection from evil and good on Baron.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know this one.
So that there you go. You have, and we'll I assume everything looks undead. I guess. Do we have to pick one type?
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta pick something.
I guess we'll pick undead. Sure. I assume. I don't know.
Sounds
Probably,
good.
probably picked the wrong one. We'll see.
No,
I think. Well, let's see. Hold on.
Yeah. No, it's
No, it makes it sound like it's against all. It sounds like it's against all of them.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it says
types plural. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There you're good. Man. So those creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and you can't be prime, charged, or possessed.
right. Yep. I think Fonzie had that.
And then let's see. I am now concentrating. There's not my screen. That's what I do. Okay, and then I'll step into Droop's little circle. Now I can see it.
is that a 10-foot radius? Or 10?
Yeah, 10 radius. And that's my turn.
Thank you.
And Mark, grab me some ice cream.
In a cone.
I like some bride's cake.
Right, this thing will. What is it?
Millennium Crunch.
That's a good thing he has a headset.
Thing up to Grim. And he will attempt to take a little bit of a claw swipe at him.
No.
All right.
Here,
Droop's up.
Yeah, he will see the guy step towards Grim, and he will run behind him and take 2 swings with his squad of Schnappness. First swing hopefully hits. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That is.
All right, second swing.
Oh wait, hold on, wait before you take that first swing. Destroys him.
Oh, okay. Then, well, that's fine. I can't. I'm at 5, 10, 15, 20. I used 20 feet already, so I guess I'm not.
I didn't understand.
Attack. So I'll just stay there.
Jack.
Well, I can't see anything, so I'm gonna move over here. Well, that was worthless, so I'm not gonna do it. I can't see the first thing. The first bad guy.
you can hold something.
Yeah, I'll just hold a vicious mockery in case someone comes out I can see over here.
All right. Grim.
Oh yeah, thank you. Okay, I can see homeboy. I'll give him the whipper with another sacred flame.
This is that one right in front of you.
Well, this guy right here. That's the only one I can see.
Yeah. Dex. Oh, he was Dexy that time.
Yeah, he was.
Well, nothing happens.
Critically.
Critical Dixie. That's our next group.
All right. This creature is up next, and he is going to use his free action to let out a howl that kind of pierces the eardrums of anything in reach. You can hear it or assume it's been heard from miles around. And also, as he does that,
12 trees.
this tree will reach, twist, and come to life, and will be added to the turn.
And since I can see that tree, I'm going to cast my vicious mockery.
All right, perfect. Let's see here. So he's got to make a wisdom save.
Yep.
And he will fail.
So I believe it's 2d4.
All right, -7. All right. And then, let's see here. All right, wrong thing. Let it click. There we go. All right. Next up is the lion.
Well, he was going to do something else, but I guess he's going to do this. Shield bash, 16.
All right. Strength.
He passes.
But the attack will be successful on his AC, so it's at 17 points of damage.
Yep. Oh, no, it's 11. The 6 was the critical for the advantage.
Oh, okay.
He's going to continue to bludgeon him with the shield until maybe he knocks him down. That misses.
Yep.
And that misses as well.
Yep.
He's going to use his movement speed. 2, 1.
All right. He's going to, as he moves around the wall and out of the way, he's going to open himself up to a bite.
He never moved out of melee, did
He
he?
didn't move out of melee on that.
I think there's a wall there.
Where?
I think there's a wall there.
Oh yeah, he just jumped through a wall, I think.
You walked around a wall.
No, my screen.
It's not on my screen either.
Is this a wall here?
No, right from here to here, unless it's. I'm so far zoomed out. Let me zoom in.
Looks like this wall right here is broken to me, but
Yeah.
I gotta zoom in. What is it? Alt?
Alt. Well, no, well,
Oh, there we go.
Slide thing, right.
I just need a slide
Oh yeah,
bar.
you're good. You're good. Sorry, from way up the Superman view.
Yeah.
I knew there was a horizontal wall there, but I couldn't see where it's. I
went to the edge of the wall, basically.
Gotcha. Yeah. I meant to zoom so far out for all these tokens. All right, so disregard that opportunity thing. Is that all he's going to do?
That's all he's got.
All right, and next is ghoul number 2. 30. Attempt to claw. It'll miss.
Oh, he went to Grim. Okay.
And Baron's up.
Trying to offer the lion to him.
Step over one for flanking.
Right.
And guess I'll have advantage on him. So against my best judgment, I'll use Great Weapons Master
That'll hit.
twice.
It's 35.
Nice.
That's dirty.
That is dirty.
And then, yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Only 66 points of damage.
For now, yeah. It's my turn. Macros help because I couldn't roll all that shit in 10 minutes.
Ivor, you're up.
I'm going to move here 5, 10, 15, 20, and shoot the big tree.
Okay.
He's gone.
20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So that's 22 points of damage there.
Yes,
And
sir.
another 15.
That'll hit too. This one's the size of teenage Groot now.
Okay.
Is that Walkman on?
Yep. Derek, you're up.
You got a wall. Funny.
First things first, I'm going to have heard that large howl and remembered the werewolves that R2 saw to our left, and I will send her that way. 16. Keep an eye out over there. And then for my turn, I will step forward again, keeping pace with Drew. And since I can't see, well, I guess I can. No, that's R2 seeing that. I'll shoot the tree. I can see the tree. What is that? 9 plus 9 is 18.
18, yeah, that hits.
For 8 solid points of fire damage.
Mine is 8. Why can I not click on it? No, there we go. I say, yeah, this thing is looking pretty rough now. All right, Drew, you gonna take any movement, or have you already used?
I stepped up into Drew's area.
All right, all right, Drew is up.
Yeah, I guess he'll just step up next to Grim. And 15. Take his 2 swings. Advantage. 18.
Yeah, 18 hits, and that will, I believe, kill it. I mean, I'm on so many different.
If that doesn't, yeah, you could say he used them both because he can't reach anybody else.
Yep, that killed him. So that first one, you don't have to roll that second one. I was scrolling, zooming back. All right.
I can't use anybody else. I don't have enough movement to get to anybody else.
That killed that.
Wait, the tree or the ghoul? He hit the ghoul here.
I'm way up. I'm way somewhere else. I thought you were attacking the tree.
No, I was hitting the school
It
bugger.
kills the ghoul as well, though, by the way.
Okay. Drew will look around and smile again. That's 2 kills for Drew.
All right. Next up is this creature.
Yeah, this creature is not on this screen, so that's cool.
Mhm.
Does that hit Grim?
21, yeah, I'm sure it is.
I didn't know if he's
He's on
got some
mute.
weird. He's muted. So.
Yeah, 21 hits.
All right, you take 7 points of piercing damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution save.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Right.
Christ.
You saved
How many? What was that? 7?
7 piercing. Nice bite, and then one with its claws. That one is. All right, Grim.
Okay. Well, I didn't see him here, so. Want him here. We'll do. Find it. I want to use, let's see. I want to use that Thunderbolt Strike.
All right, that's a Constitution save.
No. Oh yeah, that's a Constitution save, but the Thunderbolt, he'll get pushed 10 feet away.
Take.
I'm going to use my movement.
Okay.
Okay, 20. Okay.
All right, Jack's up.
All right. Has anybody ever tried to talk to these werewolf guys before?
Go for it, Gar.
Well, first, is it a free action or is it an action to talk to him?
If you're just going to just say something, off the cuff, that'd be a free action.
I'm just going to ask him why he's attacking us.
Because I'm hungry.
Oh, he's
Okay. Well, then in that case, I'm going to attack him. Actually, I'm going to attack him. I'm going to Dissonant Whispers him. Make him run away. Hopefully.
Right.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
All right, so we'll take 3d6 and move away. So that's going to send him this direction. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, and 12 points of damage. Okay. You can take any movement?
No. 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 Let's take it.
All right, the line's up.
I guess the tree's still alive. Try to hit him 4 times here.
All right.
7.
15, 10, and 26.
The 15 and the 26 will hit, so that's 14, so that's 21 points of damage. That's enough to destroy him.
He'll just look at Barry and go, ha ha.
I want to give him a high five, but I can't because it's not my turn.
He saw the werewolf or entity over here. He's gonna move over next to Groot. There.
That would be Baron.
Yeah. He's gonna be like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction, like where everybody at. But he saw. I guess he could see the lion run off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I'll follow the line. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll see a Grim and stand by Grim, I guess.
Dude, war gonna bite me in the face.
Yeah. I didn't know any of it.
All right.
That's all I got.
All right,
I
as
mean,
that happened, y'all will hear at this point several answered howls coming in from the west.
West.
I just had to go never eat soggy worms. Okay.
West is left, right?
Yeah. Ivor, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm gonna shoot at that werewolf. But I'm going to use one of my explosive arrows that I bought in town.
As you draw it out, Kirby goes, didn't that thing cost like $1,000?
And I
That's
did
400.
I did add that to your magical
Yeah, you
art.
did.
Okay.
Now
Did someone buy an air bomb? I can't remember.
yeah, somebody did.
Grim, I want to say.
I thought somebody looked at it. I couldn't remember if someone bought it. I want to make sure I made everything available that was bought.
I think I did buy. I bought the bomb of some sort. There was a fire bomb. What? Something. It was something similar to that. Maybe it was an air bomb.
I think it was an air bomb. I'm not
Let's
sure.
see here.
Hey, I don't know if
That was from Habdale. Oh, yeah, the air bomb. There it is. Let me throw that out there too, so that you get that.
I'll go look at Habdale to make sure that's what it was. Oh yeah, there you go.
I thought it was. I knew a bomb of some sort. They exploding arrows and Habdale's helmet. I know were bought. I don't think anyone bought anything else at that point.
I don't know if anything's 20 foot this way, but that's kind of what's happening here. So Let's see here. Where's my deal? Oh, yep. So sending one at him. 14.
All right. That hits.
Okay, but
Nope.
so how
Yeah.
So I need to roll. It's just drop my deal. 8d6. That was terrible.
27 points is respectable.
Yeah. So plus 2 from Hunter's Mark. And we're just going to go to the second arrow. We're going to shoot our second exploding arrow too. Just blow it all right here. I came for the fireworks show, boys. 28.
Oh, whew. All right. That is enough to when the smoke clears from that second one, the rocks and the few twigs and dead shrubs around it are coated in werewolf bits.
Hey, wait, how do I ever get to catch fireballs?
Got to pay for them though.
Did you have any more movement, Ivor?
No, but every time I just want to go, hell, after every shot. Hell.
You turn, you do it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, before the arrow hits, he does that.
Make it rain. Okay, I will move there. Okay, that's it.
All right.
And I'm going to yell back at everybody, hey, I got one.
Yeah. We will not believe them.
I don't know if anything's on fire over there, but
and you were the top of the order, weren't you, Ivor?
I was. I'm a 48 on my initiative.
All right. Everybody roll perception. That'll be sufficient there. At the top of the turn order, because we were there for that one, Graham and Ivor are going to notice something peculiar south.
Oh God.
South?
Is that down?
Yeah.
High school girl navigation.
Dude, I'll turn one map sideways and I caught shit about it for the whole session.
Hey, Graham, do you see something south?
I don't see shit, man.
Me neither. There's a wall right here.
I got one good eye. I don't know.
I'm like, hey, guys.
Are we not an initiative anymore?
No, you are. You are.
I perceive something south. I don't really see it yet.
Yeah, you get this feeling on the back of your neck, and you can tell that it's not a cool wind, but something coming from the south. The air has changed directions.
That's not great.
Is it that fog again?
So now we're up to Carrick.
Yeah, Carrick will hear everybody pointing south and turn and see the fog again and just start cursing in Elvish.
Run away!
Run away, boys!
Yeah.
And I will start running.
Which way?
North! Run north! That's up.
Oh.
We going? Okay, yeah.
Are we still in initiative order or what?
Oh yes, you're still in initiative.
Everybody doesn't be moving.
Yeah, I don't know how we're all moving if we're in.
Yeah, I moved a long way away from where I was.
I didn't know, but I figured that we were gonna I don't know what we were doing, but I was letting it just take its course.
Oh, I thought we were out of
Yeah.
combat. Never mind.
No, someone had already asked if we were an initiative. I said, yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm back to where I was then. My bad. Sorry.
All right, and for my action, I will dash. I'll send the bird with her action to dash.
I mean, if we're running now, is that what we're doing? Is somebody tell?
I would
Do you want to die from this?
I don't have an action to say anything, but on my turn I would.
Did you right? So, did you sent R2 north?
Yeah, and she took her action to dash, so she went 120 feet.
Okay. Then you should be able to see what she sees. Then I guess to give you a little bit. Let me zoom in some.
You're talking about this?
That area over there. Yeah, I got to zoom in some more. She's going to notice some soft glow of a light. There appears to be some type of what looks to be an entrance to a cave to the north.
Yeah. I'll tell everybody, run northwest, boys, northwest. Run full speed.
Okay. So we'll do this turn based.
Yep, Druid is up. Yeah, because there's enemies.
Druid's going to take up front. Is he 30 feet like everybody else, I assume?
Druid is, yeah.
30, action to dash, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Jack?
I'm gonna run over to Bear and grab him and dimension door up to this cave.
Oh,
Sweet.
stinky.
And I won't know what the hell just happened.
Man, I miss that. I miss rolling, being able to do that.
I think that was my first dimension door.
But glad I could be here first.
So where am I?
We're kind of up to the top leftish.
Yeah, up here. That's the cave over there.
Okay.
Oh,
You can go that far? That's awesome.
Oh yeah, he can go 500 feet.
500 feet.
I don't know. Yeah, move my shit over there. I don't know where he's at.
Very top left.
I mean, you were down here. That's easy. You can basically put yourself anywhere that.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of moving my token just across the map, but I guess I have to.
All right.
Don't worry about my turn.
Grim's up.
I can dash to right there, based on my movement speed. Before I left, I would tell the lion to follow me.
Good.
And he has more movement, so he can keep pace with me, even though you are on the wall. That's our turn.
Okay.
I don't know where we're going at this point, so we're just running.
So this one is going to use his movement. And this one, where's that one? All right. Oh, the other one was. Which one was that? That one. All right. And Baron, you're up.
I'm gonna high five Jack and hold my turn, hold my action in case one of these trees comes alive.
Okay. Right. Top of the. The round. It got put below the round, so technically the werewolf. This werewolf goes next. Then the top of the round, and so that means All right, that was the movement of the fog. Ivor, you're back up.
Okay. I'm gonna dash 10, 15, 20. Can I see the cave?
Nope. That way.
Clicking on your token, I think you can kind of see it.
I think like this is the entrance right here, isn't it? Is it what I'm looking at?
Look at where all that light is coming from back here.
Oh, my pictures are too big.
Well, I don't see where they went. Just hold on, 35, 50, 55. Hold on, let me see, 55. I guess that's the cave entrance there. Would I see like a break in the wall of any sort?
That's the
I think he's pinging it for you up here.
Is that Jared pinging it?
Yeah, he's the red one.
Oh, okay. I'm going there. There we go.
Where's this one? Here.
Oh boy. First the bird, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. Okay. And then nobody else is behind me. I'm trying to count everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see everybody.
The lion's back there.
Yeah, you don't count. He's not Iron Lord. And I'll, I guess I'll just run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And now I assume I can see what R2 sees. And for my, I don't see anything south, so I assume we're outpacing this storm a little bit.
Yeah, it moves at the top of every round.
All right. Then, because I don't know what these guys are doing, let's go with that. And what is it, 100 feet? Is that right?
It's 60 feet long.
60 feet. Why don't we kind of start it? I see. Is this like a wall, like something I can start it at?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll start it at the wall and then head it towards Droot. 60 feet down towards Droot. Pointed at the werewolves, of course.
About like that?
Yeah, something like that, so that they can't go around the one side. Yeah, they'll have to go around it.
All right. And let's see here. 60 feet will be to just south of Jarut.
Perfect.
Hey, do yourself a favor here and just copy that link for later.
Yeah, I copy it for now.
All right. So Carrick's got the wall of fire there. Are you doing any movement at all?
I did. I already ran, so that's movement action.
Nice.
Drew?
oh, that's awesome.
Which is Brandon, your Drew.
How about that? I'm so used to ignoring that. Here we go. We're running along the wall.
It happens.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30. I'll go ahead and action the dash and 10, 15, 20, 25. Am I at the mouth or am I about to step in?
Yeah, you're right at the mouth of it.
I'll hold there, wait till we kind of all up, and then we'll all go in together, I guess.
Okay. Jack?
All right, I guess technically Barrett and I are at the mouth. I just kind of put us right here.
Yeah. You would have been there with him.
So I'm gonna hold my turn until I see some werewolves getting closer to this wall of force. Fire.
Well, you won't be able to see.
Yeah, you can't see.
Is he over?
Yeah, no,
It's 20 feet high.
Yeah, it's 20 feet high and it's opaque.
Well, then I'm going to cast plant growth about 20 feet, 30 feet on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
Oh, that's dirty. Actually, that's a huge spell. I mean, like you can get pretty much the whole map on that spell.
Yeah, so 100-foot radius. I'll do it just on the other side of the wall of fire too.
Yeah, you can carve out a path for us. Like it's selective.
I'm just going to assume that y'all are basically you have caused everything around you except for anything in this area to be overgrown.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right.
I want them to be caught in the.
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right,
Okay.
Grim.
I think we just killed.
We already moved. I dashed me and the lion.
You already did the line too?
Yep.
All right. So it's going to be this one, which now is going to be very slow. All right. He took his 5 feet. And this one will take his 5 feet. And this one will take his 5 feet. And Baron's up.
I don't know where these things are coming from, but I'll stay right here and hold my action again. Proceed for anything, I guess, threatening towards us and waiting for, I guess, Ivor and Carrot and Grim.
This creature walks up. It's not used to seeing walls of fire, and so is not smart enough to know what its spell reaches. So he is going to kind of get close. He's thinking he's being wise by kind of staying back, but he's going to be within 10 feet and realize that's a little too close. So you need to roll the damage.
Dex save first, yeah.
Yeah, but you can go ahead and roll though.
Yeah. What is it? 5d8?
I don't know what level you cast it at.
I'll just do regular.
Okay, then yeah, it's 5d8, and he's going to fail the dex, so I'm sure he'll take full damage.
11, that's 20, and 24 points of damage.
You'll hear a blood-curdling howl as while you can't see this happen, you realize something touched the toaster.
Nice.
All right, and we are back to Ivor's turn, but the fog's got to move. All right. Ivor, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to dash to the cave. I guess I can move. I'm going to move to because it's 30 feet. And I think that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to hold everything. I'm gonna hold here and hold my action to see if I see a werewolf or if I see any enemy come around, kind of post up at the front, looking back.
Okay. Garrett?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I too will just Can I hold a dash?
I don't think so.
No.
Hey,
And I'll just kind of wave everybody into the cave. Stay ready when y'all are. And in fact, you know what? On this turn, I'll go ahead and send the bird into the cave. See what's in there.
I think you can hold up. I don't think you can hold a movement. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be ready to move next round, but I'm going to send R2 in this round.
About to find out though.
Yep.
I was looking at this. Yeah.
According to Critical Role, you can't hold a movement.
Yeah.
Hold an action. I don't know how canon
That's
all
what I
that
was
is.
I think I was reading the same thing.
A dash, because a dash is an action. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'll just wait. I assume I'll go in next round.
Click on something else.
Wait till we're all balled up together.
Page
One
190.
grenade takes us out.
Page 192.
One werewolf grenade.
Fly over the wall.
I think it says you can. Actually, I've clicked on one thing that Chris read, but then I clicked on something else that's in whatever that website is, role playing games, whatever it is. It references page 192 that you could ready your dash as your action, meaning that if you choose to want to run away from something and you hold it for that reason, you could then say, yeah, I choose to move now.
Okay, then I will ready a dash action until everyone is entered the cave.
I don't know. I'm not going to pull up my book. I just say it said 192.
That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Either go in this round or go in next round.
Yeah.
All right, Drew.
But hey, I did send the bird in. What does R2 see?
Oh, okay. Un momento, por favor.
10 werewolves waiting at the door.
Right. I just want to make sure y'all got in.
Let me slowly scroll over there. All right. All right. If you want, I can drag you over there real quick.
Yeah, I'm just dragging the bird. I should be able to see that. Or yeah, I guess put me in there for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't. I don't have I don't know how to do that. So go.
And we'll say I'm still outside until everybody's ready to go in. I guess it's fine.
Did it put you in there?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That doesn't sound good.
I mean, it's okay.
All right, so that's what R2 would see just by flying right into the cave.
I will just tell the guys, come on in, but we're not alone. Be ready to fight. And that'll be my turn.
All right. I'll bring you back to that.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay.
All right. Somebody's got a weed whacker going. So Droot is already there, and Jack is already there. Anybody doing anything as I cycle through this?
Wait. As long as we're not, it's still an initiative, I'll stay right here.
I was gonna say, I think Grim can well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I can run.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna run up and go, guys, shit's on fire. There you go.
Okay.
Here.
The line will follow suit. And for this, Baron's already there for the sake of ease, because I'm going to be honest, this plant growth spell is a lot of work on my end for very little result. 5, I could go 5, 5, and 5 for all this stuff. And all that it's going to amount to is next up is the fog.
That one's still in my wall of fire distance.
Yeah, so you could roll for damage on him. I mean, he's not getting through that. He's
Yeah, big save. Well, that was a terrible roll.
At least Brandon got some real dice. You can hear him.
17, one more. 22 points of damage.
you'll hear another howl. All right, Ivor, we're back at the top of the turn.
I'm gonna go on into the cave.
Yep.
And Carrot.
Yeah, Carrick will seeing Ivor go in and seeing everybody all grouped up. Carrick will step forward.
All right.
I mean, do I get movement still inside the cave or no?
Depends on what you do once you get inside the cave.
Okay, I guess I'll be inside the cave.
We're just gonna say that you took the 5 feet to get in there, so you'll have your
25 feet left.
25 feet left.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Same thing for Drew.
Yeah, he's gonna step in.
All right. And Jack.
I'm gonna. I'll step in. I can still maintain concentration on this.
All right. Grim. And Grim. Extend the Grim and the line are gonna step in. I mean, I don't want to speak for anybody, but I'm assuming everyone's stepping in.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going through it for sure.
Okay. Well, I didn't remember. All right. So. Y'all will step in the cave. And basically, we can skip through a whole lot of turn orders for me to get to the exact point where you realize that you will see this fog eventually roll up to the mouth of this cave and stop right outside the cave.
That's handy. What's in this cave? Is this water? Ice? What is this?
This is think of it kind of like a marshy, like swampy, glowing type of fluid. Like I said, it kind of almost has a glow to it, but it's like it looks like some type of swampy water.
Good. Just for fun, guys, I'd say probably don't step in the swampy, glowing water.
Swampy, glowy water.
Something like that, yeah.
All right, that is where you find yourself.
Do we hear the distant howls of werewolves dying in the fog?
You like I said, that you hear the sound of animals, but they do not seem to be following you in. And like the fog itself, this mist comes right up to the mouth of the cave and then stops, and then kind of swirls around and just kind of hangs there.
Guys, I think we're perfectly safe in here.
What could possibly go wrong?
Didn't we encounter some of this glowy water earlier?
I think so, did we?
Did we not? Like the Ghostbuster ooze kind of stuff?
No, I think the ooze was just the ooze we fought in the sewers.
Yeah, this is just kind of marshy. You know.
All right. Baron's gonna reach down and touch it.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Literally right after Carrick said not to.
Yeah, you'll pull back your hand and it will just stink terribly. Your hand did not fall off.
Not yet. Okay.
Just make sure you wash your hands before you use the restroom.
Or shaking my hands and
Yeah.
we gotta.
No, like I said, it's just
Elbow
seems to be some type of just marshy water. It just seems to have an ethereal glow to it.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Are we in
Where we
order or no?
No, the fog. Like I said, the fog. The creatures didn't follow you in, and the fog didn't follow you in. You would get obviously the idea that this fog is trying to control which direction you go.
Oh, we got that feeling like 2 hours ago.
Right.
I'm gonna walk forward just to see.
Didn't you say R2 saw things in here?
There's people in here. There's 5, 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 of them.
Which direction?
All around us.
Mm,
So you might want to be sneaky, or unless you'll just want to fight everything.
yeah, I'm gonna jump in the water. Handling capital water breathing. Just swim around.
Is it deep water?
I don't know.
At this point, someone's only stuck their hand in it. If somebody wants to dive in, they're more than welcome to.
Oh, I definitely just dove in.
He definitely just dove in.
Oh.
Capital water breathing.
I'll be honest. I see Jarut's sphere glow, and it obscures what's underneath. So it looked like you were still on land. Oh yeah, you did dive in. Yeah. Okay. You're basically going to be up to your waist in murky mire.
Is it getting any deeper than that?
Not that you can tell from where you're at. It just again seems to be just almost like a swamp inside this cave.
But I can if it's up to my waist, I can be under it, right?
Yeah. If you wanna hold your breath and go under.
No, I've got the capital water breathing, so I can just.
What did the bird,
Be invited into the tiny hut anymore.
what did the bird say the people look like in here?
I think it's those ghoul things. If you want, I'll send her around to try and do a head count.
No, I don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I'll get back up out of the water. I'll just.
We'll just wait till Ivor starts singing or something, because he likes to go uphill.
I want to test it out a little bit, get the stink on me.
Oh, all my tokens just disappeared.
Mine did too.
Yeah, I did too.
Uh-oh, I think it's crashing.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Y'all's tokens are still on my screen.
Everybody's tokens, but
Mine
All over disappeared.
I can click on the box where my.
I can't hear you.
Oh yeah, that's weird. They're still there, but I can't see them.
Yeah, and it doesn't change your the dynamic lighting. It changes when you move it.
Yeah, I can highlight it, but I can't see it.
Yeah, I'm all over.
They're not doing any. Did anybody see anything that they're going to be doing any work on? Roll 20?
I'm just gonna reconnect real fast.
An old page and
Yeah.
let's see if that does anything. Everybody reconnecting?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm in. And
Did you change?
Hmm?
Did we change it back to the map, the regular map?
Yeah. I was going to pull y'all off the page and then see if this helped.
Let's see if I'm back. Oh yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yep.
All right. That must have been a hiccup.
Lighting changes.
Yeah. Time zone changed somewhere.
I see a dragon.
Well, shoot it.
Not supposed to be there.
Shoot it.
All right, well, we're super grouped up. So what do y'all want to do?
Guess let's fan out and start fighting stuff. don't think these are the ones we can talk to. We can try to.
You don't think their growls are going to be diplomatic?
Hey, Vince, that one out there just did talk. Okay.
All right. Well, I'll head some direction, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to take off.
All right.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Ivor can.
Oh, I see one.
Oh, I see one too.
Did they see us? Would you have a surprise? Or, I don't know.
Right, at this point, anybody, see that's, I'm so far zoomed out so I can see everything. Looks like Ivor, Droot, and Grim need to roll stealth.
Oh, stealth. Okay, sorry.
See if this thing, oh, well. I guess it's, oh, well.
Oh, good.
This thing's,
Very good at cannonball.
this thing's, yeah, except this thing's passive perception is 10. And so at this point, everybody's failing. So y'all are whistling Dixie to this place. Y'all
I wish I
supposed to
was in the land of cotton. Old times there and now I've forgotten. Look away. Oh, I thought we were.
That we're singing. Tell them.
I wish I was in the land of cotton.
They both start with an S.
So I guess everybody roll for initiative.
Everybody. Okay. Oh my god, I'm rolling. I mean, next one, but that's better than last time.
Hey, question. Initiative is an ability check, right?
Why is it doing that? Why is my thing not working? There.
I assume it is.
I think it is.
Yeah,
It's essentially a dexterity check.
right.
Oh, so, yeah.
Are we at disadvantage on saves or ability checks?
Ability checks is level 1,
Okay.
not saves. Saves are still normal. And attacks are normal. Just the old checks. Check.
Oh, jeez.
How many are there?
It's gonna take another hour and a half.
Wait, if I'm in 20 feet of Drew, I get advantage, right?
Yeah, 10 feet. It's plus 3. That's the saves, I thought, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I don't know. Get on here so we can all read it.
Yeah, it saves.
Aura of warding. And he has another aura. Hold on. He has aura of protection too.
Oh.
Resistance to damage from spells and plus 3.
Ivor, what was your initiative?
16, I think. Let's see. Oh, lost my mouse again. I've had good luck tonight. Hold, please roll. Scroll up.
There it is. I counted it 16. All right. This guy. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, and he can step into the water. That's it. This guy, the one that, let's see, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's against Drew.
My chat's kind of laggy. Hold on. I haven't seen the attack yet.
It's 22.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
All right, it'll be 8 slashing damage, and then he needs to make a Constitution save, 10 or better.
Nice. So you got that.
Yep. All right, Ivor, you're up.
I'm going to shoot that guy.
Shoot it.
29. Is that it? 10, 19, 21 damage on him. Ooh, there's a 14 hit.
This is the guy right in front of Drew, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 14 hits. I'm just making it say, what was that damage on the first one?
21.
Okay, you take this down to, let's put it this way. Again, I've used it before. A stiff wind will blow this thing over.
Okay, does my second attack finish him off?
Yeah.
Or does the second attack bring him down to a small?
No, it was the first attack. I was just letting you know before you did the second if you didn't want to waste something. I didn't see what you did for the second one.
Okay.
All right.
Go spit on him, yes.
So
And I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there.
Drew.
Drew can't really see anybody to hit. And he'll just kind of step forward a little bit. And he will go ahead and do his, what had worked for him last time there. And he will give Ivor and Grim and Baron a D4.
Okay.
And he'll hold the rest of his movement there. He'll stop there.
Right. I took that one's movement. The lion's up.
Let's see. 10, 15, 20, 21. There. And you'll just maybe 17.
Right. 17 will hit, 14 will hit, and 10 won't hit. 8, 22. 22, but that was right now. I'm gonna zoom in, but where is he at? I was so far
He went straight
out of you. There we go. Thank you. Okay. So 22, that one will kill that one. I got so many tokens out here. All right, where's this guy at? Zoom back out. 10. Nope. Wait, this one. Right here, you're up.
You will see Carrick reach into his money purse, and I'm going to pull out 10 silver pieces. And I don't have the spell listed on here. And you'll see some movements in my hand. I'll say some words, and shake my hand around, and I will throw the 10 silver pieces at this monster over here.
Okay.
And about halfway through the air, you'll see that instead of being thrown, they are in fact flying. And 10 silver pieces will attack that monster.
All right.
Barely laugh out loud.
And for funsies' sake, I'm going to do this on screen because this will take forever.
See a stripper?
Carrick is turned into Robin Hood.
All right, so I get 10 of these attacks. Oh gosh.
Stripper zombies.
Here, wait. You know what? Let's just add 8 to all of these. Let's just roll 9 more d20s. 9 20s. Okay, so each of these attacks is +8. All right. Well, the first one is a 20. What do I need to beat?
You need to beat a 12.
So that's a 4. Every single one hits.
They all hit, yeah.
All right. So that will be 10d4 plus 40 damage.
Plus
All right.
60 damage.
Okay. That will obliterate him.
And I'll step forward.
What spell is that?
Animate objects. I thought I had it on here. I need to put it on my list. But
Here, let me put that up there for you.
yeah, you have it on yours. It's a level 5. That's a big boy. I'm burning a big boy. Oh, and as a bonus action, I get to do.
Oh, he cut off.
Yep. As a bonus action, he gets to leave.
Keep going.
That's a long spell, Chris.
Yeah. The meat and potatoes, I was kind of in the middle.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. 500 feet, control multiple creatures. Yeah.
Back.
There he goes. He's back. I had to reconnect.
Bonus action, that lasts for a minute. Bonus action, we'll do that again.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Just for argument's sake, I'm going to put the bird there so we know how far they have to move. If that's cool.
Yeah.
I can put a token out there for you if you want an extra token.
All right.
Yeah, just that way I can still have the bird. That's fine. Whatever that thing was. Wait, I don't have control of that.
Sweet business.
I'll move for you.
Okay, I assume they have 30 feet of movement.
Just a marker, more than anything.
Yes. You tell me these creatures?
No, my coins that are now
Yeah,
flying.
its speed is 30 feet.
Yeah, so I can bonus action move them and attack again with them for 30 feet. You know.
It has a flat speed of 30 feet if it doesn't have legs.
All right.
You want to do that right now?
No. Next round. That was their first attack. That was it.
Okay. All right, so, Baron?
I mean, I was laughing at that, and now I'm like, what? Okay. I'll,
You just see 10 bloody silver coins flying in a swarm of dead bodies.
okay. To be expected. So, I'll stand up here next to Graham, I guess. Hold my action for something.
All right.
An enemy. Actually, I can use a dash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'll do the. I'll get up here next to the lion. Okay. I'm done.
Benny here is going to. Grim?
Okay. I'll move. Reach in my component pouch and grab 10 silver pieces. No. Just throw them. See what happens. Yeah.
Bunch of swinging dicks around here.
This guy right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just do a guiding.
All right. Yeah, that will hit. Yeah.
+9.
Next attack on him has advantage.
This thing's barely standing up. You can take any movement.
I moved up already. Everything I had.
Jack?
I'll move up just a little bit. And which one is everybody hitting?
I hit this guy here.
Oh, you got more of it. Then I'll just vicious mockery.
What was the one I sent you yesterday, Brandon?
Wisdom save.
Go now.
Oh, vicious mockery. Your mom was so nasty. She has to creep up on her bathwater.
Oh, yeah.
5 points of damage.
That will kill it.
You mocked him to death.
Yeah.
All right. You can take any movement.
I'm gonna move. Try to move back to the left.
All right. This one. 5, 10, 20.
That certainly is.
It'll claw, and it'd be 5 points of slashing, and then you got to make a DC 10 Constitution save.
Okay. DC 10 con save. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll be
This way.
on +7 on it, so chances are good.
Needs to have +7.
That was 9 damage. Okay.
Ivor?
Well, I chose probably moving away from those guys, but I'm going to take a shot at these guys over here. That guy.
Oh,
And this guy to the west.
I didn't see that guy. Just covered it with my turn.
21.
All right. Yeah, that will hit.
Yep, so I hit for 16, and I don't know about 13. I think it hits, but
It hit.
Add a D4.
to both attacks.
Yeah, all your attacks.
You got blessed.
All your attacks plus D4.
Yeah, but and the 13 hits anyway.
Well, if you got 4s on both of them, look at there.
And the second attack kills it.
Okay, so then I'm going to slide 5, 10, right there, and I'm going to set up shop.
All right, Brute is up.
Brute will charge towards the only thing he sees. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he will take 2 swings with his sword, his S word.
Okay.
15 and 13.
And 13. Both of those will hit. 15 and 15 is 30, and that will destroy that one.
Sweet.
Starting to think my level 5 spell was overkill, boys.
Yeah. It was awesome though. They flew right by my face.
Yep.
Right, let's see. This guy is half movement. Out in the mire. 5, 10, 15. The lion's up.
Okay. Gonna move. Gonna hop up on this little stone here.
Hopefully that's an
Here.
audio issue, not somebody just having some. That's wild. If it is, you need to get that checked out.
So 13, 22, and 18.
Or a new chair.
All right. Let's see. 13 hits. 2 hits. 18. All of that hits. That's 9, 10, 19, 28.
28.
Enough. Which one was that? This one in the water?
Yeah.
All right. That destroys that one. All right. Was that all? Is he going to take any additional movement, or was that all?
No, he's out of everything.
All right. All right. Next is this ghoul. And he is going to take 10, then 15, 20. All right. Eric.
Bonus action, coins fly over here.
Coin flying.
And coins.
I'm assuming if it's going to do more than low 20s of damage, you're going to obliterate this one.
Everything is +8, so it looks like only 1 misses.
Yeah.
So that's 9 D4s
It's dead.
plus 36. Hey, I want to add it up. 61 points of damage.
All right.
With my 5 remaining feet of movement for my coins, I'll move them 5 feet back towards me.
All right.
And then I'll step forward into the group a little bit. And then I'll also send R2 around the corner and tell her to help Ivor with his next shot.
All right. Next up is Baron.
Okay, I can see one person besides people I know. So 5, 10, 15, 25. No, 20, 25. Okay. And I'll go 30 just to get out of everybody's way. Start working on this guy.
That'll hit. That's what is that? That's enough. That will kill that one.
I got. I'm just gonna stand here and hold my action. No, I can't. I'm done. I got nothing.
All right. This one is going to use 10. Have this double movement, and then walk around. 15, 20. All right, Grim, you're up.
Move this way. That's as far as I can go. I'm gonna hold my action until can I see over this here?
You this you wouldn't in the map. Yeah, I don't have that part of the dynamic, but yeah, they would be on the other side a little lower. It kind of is a decline behind this.
Yes, I figure. I'll hold my action until I can see an enemy.
Okay.
I know I was shooting over there, but I can't tell what's going on. I'm gonna hold a sacred flame.
All right. Jack.
All right, I'm going to do something to one of those two guys over in the corner you just moved. I'm trying to decide if I want to do something stupid. Just not.
I think we always do something stupid. So. we have 10 silver pieces flying around killing things.
Bonus action, 60 points of damage is all I'm saying.
Yeah, right. I mean, glad they're on my side.
How high is this cave?
This cave would probably be roughly about ceiling would be roughly about 40 to 50 feet.
I will just
50 feet tall.
I'll just vicious mockery one of these guys. The one furthest away from me, that guy.
All right. Wisdom save. Fail.
4 points of damage.
Okay. My question to Carrot at some point was going to be if does a denomination of gold or coin depict the amount of damage you do, or
No.
so you use silver?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to spend 10 gold if I lost them.
I'm just saying, copper is cheap.
Oh, but silver does extra damage to certain types of creatures.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it could be rocks, couldn't it? I mean, it could be.
Yeah. Steak knives, chairs.
I remember, the only thing I remember is Jack saying, yeah, I can, on the captain, yeah, I can make all your candles stand up and walk out.
I can pick like a huge rock and make it come alive, but only get like one of those.
Yeah. Somebody asked Jack to tell the captain to make
That was in Leosin, Leo.
Yeah, Leosin. Yeah.
You were gonna turn the candlesticks alive. That's what it was.
Yeah. That's the last time I remember that happening, or about to happen. I didn't know they could attack people though.
Oh yeah.
All 10 of them.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm done. I made my movement. Just knocked that guy.
Okay. This one will take his 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sacred flame that guy as he comes into sight.
All right. All right, let's see here. Let me pull up this little Dexy. We feeling Dexy? No.
If he had advantage, he would have been.
-7. All right.
-7, he rolled a 20 on like his extra roll. Yeah. Nice +2.
All right. So Ivor, you're up.
Okay. Going to 5. I'm gonna move back 5. Oh, where was I? Right here. I have my first attack. I'll be on this guy right here. That's
Yeah, smoke that dude.
Has he already been damaged?
You
No.
just got sacred
Yeah.
flamed.
The guy right in front of you has.
You have advantage and a +D4. You get sneak attack because you have advantage.
Oh, then I should disregard that first roll. Well,
Well, the first roll's enough to kill him.
okay, well, the first roll killed him, and that's all. I was going to try to get Colossus Slayer in there, but I did not.
These things right here are flesh puppets.
Then my
All right,
second
Drew.
attack. Hold on.
Oh,
He gets another shot, and he gets another shot.
Yeah, my second shot is here. And
if you wanted to be that second one that you'd already rolled, you could do it because that one hits as well.
well, no, but all that stuff doesn't hit. I mean, all that counts. So just
Right.
do that one.
This is 17.
Ivor's being flanked. In IR.
Oh, IRL.
All right. So Drew.
Drew's gonna look around and not see anybody, but here's some arrows flying that way, so he'll run that way
Okay.
and not see anybody, and he'll just ready his sword in case something comes in range.
All right. The lion.
He doesn't know what to do, so he's just gonna run back this direction.
Yep.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Carrick.
Well, Carrick as well, I assume, doesn't see anybody. So bonus action, his silver coins will start flying back towards him, and he'll step back towards the door
Okay.
and just take a look at the door. Is the fog still there? Is it still flowing? Do I hear werewolves outside?
Now you're able to see the fog. It's kind of just at the cave entrance.
It's holding steady. I don't hear anything outside.
Mm-mm.
All right, that's fine. I will end my turn there. Unless I can take an investigation on the ceiling to see if I see anything up there.
You can't.
Natural 20 and a 12, so 21.
All right. You would. You would see everything that R2 saw when she did her swoop around when she did her initial investigation.
No rock creatures waiting to pounce on us.
Not that you can see. No, I mean it looks just to be a normal ceiling, cavern ceiling.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Baron.
I got nothing up here. I saw the lion run down here, so I guess I'll follow him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Somewhere like there. I mean, that's fine.
All
That'll be my turn. I'll hold my action if in case I see something, but
right. And this thing is gonna walk up this little walkway. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you should be able to see it now.
nothing I can do about it. I don't think.
All right, Grim.
Sacred.
Sacred Flame.
That's all I got for range. Yeah, 4 points.
So this thing is down on its fleshy knees. Jack.
Well,
Curse
in
it.
that case, you know what I want to do. Vicious Mockery.
Yep. Talk about his mom.
He'll probably make a wisdom save on it this time.
This will be kind of funny if he does.
I got you one.
He literally has 1 hit point left.
Oh, nope.
All right, that'll be enough to kill him.
Ooh.
Right. So after you insult him, you are out of combat.
You're
My coins will fly back to my hand and land gently in my hand.
All right.
And I'll put them back in their coin purse. Kind of vegetate the blood and guts off of them and then put them back.
That was awesome. Because they like flew straight past Baron.
Yep. So, okay. Anybody want to help me look around the cave?
Yeah.
I'm not an investigative type, but I will look.
I'm at a disadvantage, but if somebody helps me, I get a straight roll.
Oh, I'm at disadvantage too. So how does that work?
If somebody else is proficient in it, it'll
If someone else is proficient in investigation, they can help me.
Let me see. Investigation.
I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not proficient.
All right, well, I'll take my disadvantage look around the cave then. Oh, 11.
I'll go with you and take my disadvantage investigation as well.
Well, I'm at a 0 at least.
7.
Oh, so are you. Never mind. Won't matter.
That thought's really jacking me up.
All right, let's see. So y'all are going to take a look around the cave. Let me see these rolls. Sorry, I was up on the screen. You'll just kind of see everything that you're obviously nothing noteworthy as far as, excuse me, where y'all are currently at. It looks like that this little inlet of the cave is surrounded by this marshy water that Baron has already dipped a toe in. There appears to be a walkway that kind of leads up to the northeast. You can see that it kind of raises up along the northern edge of the wall and leads up to what appears to be another cave entrance.
Is it like worked stone? Is it like carved or is it natural?
It's all natural, yeah.
You're talking about right here?
Except for the fact that the water's kind of glowing, obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
Baron wants to jump into the water with his cap of water breathing and hopefully come up with some it's just the same the depth as the other water.
Yeah, that's all the same. Yes.
Okay, 5 foot. Okay, good to know. That's it.
All right. I'll just kind of point out the stairs or whatever, the slope up here and see if we want to go that way or if we want to take a minute and does anybody need a breather?
No. How long? What? Like, our time frame been since we got out of the tiny hut this morning, or whatever time we got out.
This is probably, I'm trying to remember when y'all got out of the tiny hut. That was the song first rolled in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably only been an hour or two.
Okay.
Because when y'all came out of the hut, y'all were in a different place. If it's even been an hour.
Yeah, Lord knows that was probably about 5 minutes worth of fighting.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't very much. It was all the session's been all fighting, but the actual travel, again, when that fog rolled in from your rest.
Yeah.
Y'all were in that big area.
Okay, so it's still early morning. Ish.
Maybe. We really don't know, do we?
Well, I guess we push forward then.
Yeah, the fog's still out there, so it's telling us something.
Yeah, we can't go that way, but there's a door up here. Archie sees a doorway over here.
Check it out.
Is that a skeleton on the stairs there?
I'm zoomed so far out. I was reading something.
On the stairs there.
Yeah, I can see that.
It looks like bones. That's just bones, I guess. It's so pixelated. If I zoom that far in, it just looks like, yeah. It's this way. It's nothing I got there on purpose.
It's like animal bones.
Yeah.
Well,
Check this little pathway for traps.
All right. Roll an investigative roll for me.
I will assist him.
All right.
So does that cancel out our?
Were you at disadvantage because of?
Yeah, that's what I'm at. I was gonna
That
ask
would be
you
just
about that.
it would have been a straight roll then. So yeah, it would have been.
Yep. Yeah. Y'all will take a look at the stairs, and again, the stairs would be it's more just stone, beveled stone that resembles stairs, but it does raise up. You don't notice anything that kind of raises alarm for you. It appears to be just a normal walkway up to this mouth of the cave.
Okay.
Bill, I go in.
Yep, I'm right behind you.
Right, as y'all kind of make your way up closer to the mouth this cave. I mean, I'll obviously go ahead and say entrance. Excuse me, exit.
Wait, an exit. Then I want to. Is there any fog out there?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. Before you actually walked out, I was gonna describe what you see. You will see as you approach the exit, you will see what appears to be fog out there, but it is not at the entrance of the mouth of the cave.
I'll send the bird out to look then, I guess.
What is the trees, the foliage look like out there? Is it the same type of terrain as on the other side of the cave, or is it more
Yes.
like terrain?
Yeah, that's what you can. Yeah, you would see with your eyes exactly the same thing as when you exit. It's kind of like a barren, rocky area. You are able to see some tree, further away from the exit of the cave, but it does very closely mirror what you the type of terrain that when you entered this cave. You said you wanted to bring R2 out.
Yeah, I'll let her look around out there.
Okay. R2 will come out of the cave, minus everyone else's tokens, obviously.
Yeah.
And you will see what Jack kind of described to you when he kind of peered out. You will see a good bit of this mist, this fog that has kind of surrounded the exit of the cave, but you are able to see that it appears to be some type of clear path right in front of the cave.
Is that that's not another cave down there, is it?
Where?
Down there.
No, it appears it's not another cave. It just appears to be an area that leads into the forest.
All right, I'll just tell everybody. It looks like there's a clear path, but it's yeah. I think we can go this way if we want to. Is actually while she's out there looking, is the fog moving?
It's moving in that it seems to be swirling on itself. It's always kind of movement and churning. It's that thick that you can kind of see the wisp, but it does not appear to be kind of encroaching or receding at all.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. You want to go that way? Let's go that way.
Do it.
Yeah.
Charge.
All right, so y'all will. I'll put that. Get you back there. Y'all all exit the cave. And you will see what he described to you as y'all kind of stand. Oh my God, why is this thing? All right, hold on. My computer's crapping out. All right, hold on. There we go. All right. As y'all are out there, you see this thick, almost cosmic fog mist that actually seems to be alive, churning, just as the character described to you. As y'all step out there, you will notice that it begins to move back, almost as y'all come out of the mouth of the cave.
I moved back.
It seems to be moving away from you, almost as if it's making a way for you.
Oh,
Oh my God, my mouse has gone crazy. I'm not sure what's up. Oh my God.
yeah.
No, something's wrong with the Zoom. It might be related to what's going on with Roll20 because it's all over. All right, there we go. So you have this this path that you're able to kind of walk down from. Oh my God, what is going? I know someone else is doing that. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's my mouse. All right. Yeah, that's the deal.
Player, buddy.
Inspiration
Player. Let's see that layer. Yeah, I'll take the hit on that one. Sometimes I forget that y'all can mess with these tokens, and I forget what layers these things are on. That was good. Who was doing that?
Take one guess.
I'm going to give an inspiration dice. That's worth it.
I'm not going to rat him out.
So as this fog moves back, you will notice out of the fog from the west comes a stagecoach.
Oh, good.
Oh, I love stagecoaches.
Yeah.
Stagecoach.
Does it have like skeleton horses pulling it?
Actually, it does.
With wings.
Yeah, you'll notice that this kind of older carriage or stagecoach type thing, almost something straight out of like the 1800s in England, kind of comes from the west over this direction. I don't have a token for a stagecoach, but this would be out of the module. And as it kind of pulls up, being drawn by these skeletal horses, you'll notice that it has someone kind of whipping these horses, setting up the carriage rider, and he's going to pull up approximately here at the base of this. You're kind of up this. The text cave declined down, and this old guy is going to hop down out of his carriage, and he's going to open the door. And as he opens the door, a tall, slender, well-dressed figure will climb out of the carriage. Why did it not do that? Oh, hold on, it didn't work. There we go. And this figure will step out of the carriage, and as he does that, you'll notice again that he's dressed very well, almost in kingly attire, but nothing that would be so ornate or gaudy that it would, this is very elegant dress. He kind of walks a little closer to the group over here, and looks up at y'all as y'all descend out of this cave, and in a very proper voice, which Carrick will recognize, he will say, good evening. Thank you for bringing me my book. I'm very glad to see you come to visit my home. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Strahd von Zarek, and I want to welcome you with open arms to Barovia. I hope that you will enjoy your new home.
Strahd, what? Can I spell that?
Von Zarovich.
Yeah, spell all that. Okay.
You want me to spell it?
Yeah.
Strahd.
Von.
Yep, Von Zarovich. Zarovich.
Yeah, that's helpful. Strahd.
Yeah, and
And I want to. My timer just went off, so I want to know my enemy.
R2's going to fly back to me,
okay.
and I will hand her my haversack and dispel her.
Okay.
Character
Just
level.
Just right in front of him. I don't care.
Character level above or below a 10 or at a 10.
Oh, it's above.
Yeah, I figured. And now we'll just go with his constitution. Hang on. I don't want you to tell me anything. I don't need to know. Cons is 16.
It's higher.
Yeah. Okay. Only I'll know that, but okay.
All right. So that is kind of what how he'll introduce himself to the group. He'll kind of smile at Garrett, handing the bird, the skeletal bird, to his haversack, and then seeing it whisk away, and he will say, "I assume that that's the bag that my book is in. Fear not. You have successfully brought it to me, and it won't be leaving this place. I think that it would be best." This is not him talking. It would be best so that y'all can just decide exactly what you want to say and what you want to do. If we, especially at 1:15 in the morning, Paul, hit the pause button right here.
That works for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
This could go a lot of ways, and so
It could go the part where he kills us all.
so I'm sure that y'all can. But this would be the voice that you recognize when your book is spoken to you.
Yeah.
Has this voice spoken to anyone except me?
You would be the only one that he's spoken to. They wouldn't recognize this voice. Only you would recognize it.
But he did call out his book in front of everybody.
Oh yeah.
So this isn't the same guy that was talking, saying, "Hey, Marta and all them."
No, I think we skipped that guy.
This is the level 20 bad guy. We skipped right ahead.
Okay. This isn't my home, so.
With his death buff that he controls.
So, like I said, we can pick exactly right up where you left off. But like I said, I figured y'all would want to have a chance to, especially since it's late. And this could go a lot of different ways. But you may want to formulate how you want to handle this.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to not formulate it, but it is.
Oh well, then don't. I'm just.
I think Bruce should be here for a TPK though. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, we need a full party. Hopefully we can get him.
He's gonna go pick a fight with him. He's coming.
No, I mean, I'm just I've been following everybody's leads for this whole thing. So.
I feel like spitting on it.
I will kind of wink at everybody and say, you know.
And I guess just so that we know, because we've wanted people to know it, or people wanted to know in the past, you are in the module.
We made it. 19 sessions.
We're finally in the module. Yeah.
Now some of those are, I guess, transition sort of thing.
Oh, I'm getting all the text now. Every text.
Oh wow.
That's really funny.
No caveats this time. Game on. Yeah.
I'm going to work tomorrow.
Maybe 9-ish. Here we go. You hear that?
Wow.
I'm glad you called me.
Wow.
That's what happened to me the other day. I didn't get shit.
All right.